Hi there, my name is Divyanshu and I welcome you all once again in this session of communication skills. And today हम फिर से कुछ situations के बारे में बात करेंगे जो हम day to day life में use करते हैं, which we use all the time in Hindi, but sometimes we wonder how to say them in English. So I'll try my level best to make you understand these situations. And let's begin with this. So the first situation which we are going to talk today, that is, you must have heard and you must have used in your day to day life is like जैसे जब हमें कोई कह रहा है कि ये करने की आदत डालो, वो करने की आदत डालो, सुबह जल्दी उठने की आदत डालो, मॉर्निंग वॉक पे जाने की आदत डालो. जैसे आपने सुना होगा, अगर आप इंग्लिश सीखना चाहते हैं तो इंग्लिश में बोलने की आदत डालो, न्यूज़पेपर पढ़ने की आदत डालो, इंग्लिश मूवीज देखने की आदत डालो. So whenever we talk about these situations in Hindi, so how to say them, in English. So that's what we'll figure out today. So now when we talk about this आदत डालो, so we'll make this sentence like develop the habit of plus ing in the verb. So as we know, with of we will always add ing in the verb. So develop the habit of plus ing in the verb. So now develop the habit of talk in English. So we'll add ing to it. It will become develop the habit of talking in English. सुबह जल्दी उठने की आदत डालो. So you'll say like develop the habit of waking up early in the morning. Or you can also say getting up. So both are right. Develop the habit of waking up early in the morning. So you just need to remember this. Develop the habit of, and only thing you need to do is you just need to add ing in the verb. So develop the habit of waking up early in the morning. Develop the habit of getting up early in the morning. Develop the habit of eating good food. Develop the habit of going to bed early. Develop the habit of washing your own clothes. पढ़ने की आदत डालो. Develop the habit of studying. So we can write it like this. Develop the habit of studying. Now, कड़ी मेहनत करने की आदत डालो. Develop the habit of, you just need to write this and then working hard. So always we need to remember, whenever we have this verb, we need to add ing in the verb and this complete sentence. Develop the habit of, develop the habit of waking up, develop the habit of getting up, develop the habit of studying, develop the habit of working hard, develop the habit of writing, लिखने की आदत डालो, develop the habit of playing, खेलने की आदत डालो, develop the habit of talking, बोलने की आदत डालो, develop the habit of reading newspaper, which is reading, newspaper. So these are the sentences we can make with the help of this situation, which is develop the habit of. Whenever someone says to you आदत डालो, ये करने की आदत डालो, वो करने की आदत डालो, ऐसा करने की आदत डालो, develop the habit of doing this, develop the habit of doing that. So with the help of this situation, you can make so many sentences. Try learning this, try to learn just this, develop the habit of plus ing in the verb. So you can write it down and try to make sentences with the help of this. Like develop the habit of going to bed early, develop the habit of playing with your friends, develop the habit of talking to your friends, develop the habit of talking to your family members, develop the habit of working hard. The examples which we have written here. And now, please write it down. I'll just take a pause so that in the meantime you can write down this rule. The only thing which you need to write is this rule, and then you can start making sentences on your own. So apart from this situation, now I'm just rub it first. Alright. So I will not rub it, so it will be there for your knowledge. And now we'll talk about one more situation, which is sometimes you say, मुझे तो मैं आइसक्रीम खाने का बहुत शौकीन हूं, मैं मूवी देखने का शौकीन हूं, मैं घूमने का शौकीन हूं, मैं ये करने का शौकीन हूं, मैं वो करने का शौकीन हूं, या और इन हिंदी से मुझे मूवी देखने का चस्का है. At times you say like this as well. So this situation we make like this. We use this fond of plus ing in the verb. And always remember, it is fond, it is not found. It's fond, fond of. So मुझे मूवी देखने का शौक है. So मुझे I and it's I, and we know with I we always helping verb. What? Am. Excellent. So I am, and then movie देखने का शौक है. Movie, WATCH, watch. I am. I'm really sorry. Actually, we have to write first fond of. So I am fond of, and then WATCH. I am fond of watch movies. So what do you think? It is correct? No, it is not correct. As I told you, with fond of, you are going to add ing in the verb. So it's going to be I am fond of watching movies. I am fond of traveling. I am fond of going for morning walk. Going for morning walk, जो कि जैसे मुझे सैर करने का शौक है. So I am fond of going for morning walk. So these are the situations you can make with the help of this. And then if you have he, then you can use is, as we know. And with she, you can use is. With you, we, they, you need to use are. As we know, these are helping verbs. Alright? So with I am, he, she, is, you, we, they, you need to use are. Then तुम्हें बात करने का शौकीन है, या तुम बहुत बात करने का शौकीन है, तुम बहुत बात करने के शौकीन हो. So you are fond of talking. You are fond of eating ice cream. I am fond of eating ice cream. I am fond of going there. I am fond of talking to my friends. I am fond of talking over the phone. So these are the sentences we can make with the help of this fond of. So only thing we need to remember is this fond of plus ing in the verb, and then our subject, which we know I, we, you, they, he, she, it. They'll keep changing. And then our helping verbs, which is am, is, and are, as per the subject. So am with I, is with he and she and it, and are with we, you, they, which will keep on changing. So we need to make sure that it is there in our mind so we don't make any mistakes while making sentences. Now, apart from this, we are going to do one more situation today, which is extremely important. So now, I'm sure, I hope you have written it by now. So I'll just rub it. I'll just rub it from here. So, you can keep on looking at them. So, the next situation would be, as we say, sometimes, we say कि ये कोई बात करने का तरीका नहीं है. तुम बात कैसे कर रहे हो? ये कोई बात करने का तरीका नहीं है. ये कोई बैठने का तरीका नहीं है. ये कोई खाना खाने का तरीका नहीं है. ये कोई बोलने का तरीका नहीं है. ये चलने का तरीका नहीं है. ये सोने का तरीका नहीं है. ये हंसने का तरीका नहीं है. Whenever we say these sentences, so how would we say these sentences in English? So when we say यह बात करने का तरीका नहीं है. So this is not the proper way to talk. This is not the proper way to talk. ये कोई बात करने का तरीका नहीं है. So what just we need to do, we just need to remember this. This is, I'm sorry, this is not the proper way to talk. That's it. We just need to add the verb. And now we say, ये कोई बोलने का तरीका नहीं है, ये कोई चलने का तरीका नहीं है. This is not the proper way to walk. ये कोई खाना खाने का तरीका नहीं है. This is not the proper way to eat. The way we say to kids or children at times कि अरे ये कोई खाना खाने का तरीका नहीं है. So this is not the proper way to eat. And this is not the proper way to sit. This is not the proper way to ride a bike. ये कोई बाइक चलाने का तरीका नहीं है. So to ride a bike. So for bikes, you always use ride. This is not the proper way to ride a bike. And then this is not the proper way to drive car. So for car, you always use drive. And for aeroplanes, you always use, this is not the proper way to fly an aeroplane. Alright. So this is not the proper way to talk. This is not the proper way to ride a bike. This is not the proper way to drive a car. This is not the proper way to fly an aeroplane. This is not the proper way to sit. And can you feel that now how easy it is to communicate in English? What are we doing here? We are just saying this line. I'm sure if you say it 3 times, just say it 4 or 5 times on your own. This is not the proper way. This is not the proper way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Just these 6 words. You need to memorize. You need to keep in your mind. And you'll be communicating in English. Is it difficult? Do you really think so? I don't think so. Anyone can remember these 6 words. And I'm sure you can remember more than that. Which we will be doing later on. And we are doing right now. So just say to yourself, this is not the proper way to talk. This is not the proper way to write. This is not the proper way to learn. Or you might say this is not the proper way to teach, but this is the proper way actually, let me tell you. Alright. So now we say this is not the proper way to read. This is not the proper way to read. So with this situation, you can make so many sentences. What you need to do, you just need to add verb after this is not the proper way. That's all you need to do. So please go through these sentences over and over again. Remember this. Develop the habit of plus ing in the verb, like करने की आदत डालो, English बोलने की आदत डालो, develop the habit of talking in English, develop the habit of reading newspaper, develop the habit of watching English movies, develop the habit of watching English news channels. And then the second situation we did today is follow, which is like Shauqeen. I am fond of watching movies. And remember, it was not found, it is fond. And it's I, not I. So it's I am fond of watching movies. I'm fond of watching, Hindi movies. And I'm fond of going to Delhi. I'm fond of traveling. I'm fond of learning English. I'm fond of talking in English. And then the third situation which we did is, this is not the proper way. This is not the proper way to talk. This is not the proper way to walk. This is not the proper way to sit. This is not the proper way to sleep. You can add any verb after this and you can make so many sentences with the help of this. So that was about this session, and I hope that you have taken something out of it. Keep on practicing on them. I'll be back soon with a new session, and thank you so much for watching this video again. And at the end, just like to say goodbye and take care of yourself till we meet again. Thank you.